Welcome into today's Pirates Digital Media pregame show as we get ready for men's basketball here in Trenton. Today, the Kansas Blue Devils make the trip east to take on the 11th-ranked North Central Missouri College Pirates, a matchup that already has some recent history between these two programs. I'm Rick Cole. Let's get started now by taking a look at the visitors from KCK. The Blue Devils enter tonight with an 8-7 overall record. They've been playing their best basketball of the season lately, winning 3 straight games. They're an even 3-3 on the road, and confidence is pretty high after a decisive 98-60 win over Avila's JV earlier this week. KCK is led by head coach Brandon Burgett, now in his 7th season as head coach. Burgett brings a strong Kansas City basketball background with coaching stops at Johnson County and Indian Hills. And, of course, he played collegiately at Southwest Baptist as well as NCMC, where he was a teammate of Jeremy Esri. Statistically, KCK averages 70 points per game while allowing 71, shooting 43% from the floor. This is a balanced roster with multiple scoring options. Starting with Anthony Leonard, a freshman guard, he leads the team at 17 points per game, and he showed his scoring ability earlier this season against NCMC when he had 22 points. Malik Lewis provides efficient scoring as well. He shoots 56% from the floor and brings toughness on both ends of the court. However, these two teams have already met once this season. That was back on November 19th. KCK dropped an 82-75 decision at home to the Pirates, a game where the Blue Devils shot well but couldn't quite keep pace late. In this game, KCK looks to flip the script, continue their recent momentum against a nationally ranked opponent. Let's hear now from Brandon Burgett. Coach, you kind of went through some tough times with injuries. What's the status of your team coming into today's game?
We're back healthy. We're excited to kind of get things going in a groove, just because at the beginning of the year, you kind of start and set your tone for the year. So we're kind of setting our tone in the middle of the year, obviously gearing up for conference play when we come back for break. So kind of just building some momentum going into these last 2 games that we have, just to prepare ourselves to, go on our conference run.
So far, so good with 3 straight wins. Have your injured guys been back for all 3, or is it something new?
No, just one has. The other 2 haven't. So one got to play obviously last night, and then we had one that was sick. So still dealing with a little bit, but just one has. So.
You played North Central earlier in the year. What are your recollections of that game?
They were coming off of a couple losses at the beginning of the year, and they're obviously finding themselves. They had a good win against Independence, and then obviously played us the second night. They did a good job second half. Walking us down and executing down the stretch to kind of put us in simple terms of just making us really guard their offense, and they really executed well. We just didn't do a good job of obviously keeping guys in front and being able to take care of the ball. We turned it over, which led to a little run at the end, and obviously having some young guys, for my group, and just trying to get them to understand, just the simple things and what it takes to win, because winning's hard, and just trying to mold those guys to understand just because they do a good job. Ezra does a good job, and they have a good player, obviously returning from a great team last year. So, a little bit of their experience obviously helped, just with our, non-experience and our guys just trying to mesh.
Who's been the guy that's kind of been the lead dog on your Christmas sleigh this far?
Anthony Leonard's been our lead guy. He's a freshman from Oklahoma. He's just been our scorer. Guy that can just go get his baskets. Does a great job just being able to kind of do his thing, and guys do a good job of finding him and playing off of him.
And as you come into this game in the season, are you where I know with the injuries it's tough, but are you kind of progressing toward the team you want to be headed into the break?
Not yet. We're still trying to figure things out. We've had different lineups each game. We went different directions with different guys. We've had guys sick and guys hurt. So, It's always been a new lineup and new rotation. So just trying to find a consistent balance so we can, have some consistency on the floor and consistent play. Our play has just been up and down, so just trying to navigate that and just keep coaching them up and, prepare them for every single night.
As we continue on our pregame show this afternoon, let's talk about the number 11th ranked North Central Missouri College Pirates. Our attention comes as the NCMC Pirates come in with a 12-2 record and, of course, a 12-game winning streak. The Pirates have been outstanding at both ends of the floor, averaging 85 points per game and allowing 71. And NCMC is led by head coach Jeremy Esri, now in his 10th season, one of the most decorated coaches in NJCAA basketball. Esri is a 5-time Region 16 Coach of the Year. Last season guided the Pirates to a 31-3 record and a national tournament run, with NCMC ranked number 1 for multiple weeks last season. This year's Pirate roster is deep, experienced, and explosive. Camden Bennett has been sensational, averaging 24.5 points per game, shooting 38% from 3 and an incredible 87% at the line, including a school record free throw percentage season last year. Dan Gack provides a strong interior presence. He's picking up 13.6 points a game and nearly 10 rebounds a game, shooting 53% from the floor. And James Porter III adds toughness and rebounding, averaging a double-double over the last several games. The Pirates are coming off a gritty 86-78 overtime win at Highland, Kansas, following up convincing wins over Fort Scott and Neosho County last weekend, and they've already proven that they can handle KCK, winning the game back in November 82-75. Our tip-off is coming up next, as it's a confident KCK team trying to extend a winning streak against a red-hot, nationally ranked North Central team defending its home floor with their own winning streak. Let's hear from Pirate coach Jeremy Esri. Head coach Jeremy Esri joined us in the pregame show. You have been busy the last couple of weeks, including the overtime win on Tuesday. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, proud of our guys and how we stuck with it. Had a lead and lost the lead late, and Highland's a very good team, and we struggled in transition a little bit, and then sent it to overtime, luckily, and we're able to handle business in overtime. But a good team. Good game, and it was very, very competitive.
You lost to them the first game of the year.
We did.
Beat them at their place. What was the difference?
Yeah, I think we played with a little more confidence. I thought we guarded them a little bit better the second time around, and guys are hopefully still filling out roles, but more so have a better understanding for their roles than we did the first week of the season, and so they're doing a better job of kind of understanding what we believe that we need to do to win.
Big games at Highland. Who had the big game?
Yeah, Cam Bennett was really solid for us. I think he had 23 or so, and was just good down in clutch time and stuff for us. And Cam Brown hit a huge shot for us in overtime as well to kind of put us in the lead and everything. Dan Gack had a double-double. We had 3 guys with double-doubles. So Dan Gack, double-double. James Porter had a double-double, and Cam Bennett had double-double. Yeah. So those guys were clutch for us.
What makes James Porter so good? Because he's an automatic double-double, it seems
like.
Yeah,
I hope so. I hope so. He's just relentless on the boards. He's a little undersized, but he has a knack for the ball, and he just goes and gets it. And he has a great mindset, and just he's a high IQ basketball player, so he kind of understands where it's going to go, and does a great job with that.
What does it take to be a smart rebounder? Can you teach that?
I think so. I think you can teach angles, and you can teach different ways to go about it and stuff. And we always tell our guys, like, if you're just rebounding for somebody, like, make sure you're paying attention to how the ball's going off the rim and all that stuff. So in practice,
somebody's shooting.
Yeah, even if there's no defense and stuff, make make a read where, okay, this hit the back of the rim, this is where it's going to go, or all that stuff. This hit the front of the rim, it's probably going to go short or die short and stuff like that. So, I think you can become a good rebounder, but a lot of it is also just will and wanting it more than other people.
Yeah, the effort thing I've always thought was big.
Yeah,
what about the defense, the difference between defensive and offensive rebound? Is it a different strategy than what you just talked about?
I think a little bit in terms of positioning should be different. Defensively, we should always be in front of our man. We should be able to go get it. We should have a little more space. Offensively, if you're rebounding, I think you play angles more. You try to get your defender who's boxing you out in a bad situation, in a bad angle where the backboard is blocking half of them, or they're in a bad spot to where the ball has to fall directly to them to go get the ball and stuff, and so you have the open space and everything.
And all of that, we've always heard it's tougher to rebound out of a zone defense than a man defense, which you don't have to worry about. I don't know if you've ever played zone.
We hardly have, and hopefully we don't have to stuff. But yeah, it is just because you're boxing out areas in a zone, and in a man, you can go find your man and go get him earlier and stuff. So.
Back to today's game, KCK. Always fun with you and Brandon Burgett together. What are they like this year?
Yeah, they, Brandon's always a great coach and everything, and they've just went through some injuries and stuff, and so they've got some starters out now. They've had starters out pretty much all year, and so. He's done a heck of a job just coaching them up and getting a lot out of them. But they're a downhill team, and they're very aggressive, and they embody what he was as a player and stuff, and they're tough. They're tough.
Right. As you know, Dylan Willis was here to record the halftime feature, and he talked about today. Later, you're going out, and we're taping this on Thursday, but you're going out to visit with elementary school kids today. What do you guys get out of that? What do the kids get out of it? Why do that?
We probably get out of it just as much, if not more, than the little kids we get to play with and stuff. And so, that I think it just, especially this time of year when you have memories coming back with just Christmas and all that stuff, it brings our guys back to their childhood, and it gives them an opportunity to say, hey, man, if I would have had a positive college kid in my life at this time, like that would have been really cool. That would have been really neat to somebody come in and I'm not sure what we're going to do right now with them. Dr. Overstreet is kind of in charge over there, and ironically enough, he was my 6th grade teacher, and so he's a principal out here now, and so he kind of got with us, and he has an idea of he's going to have 4 stations in different areas, and we're going to play with the kids and hopefully give a positive impact for a lot of kids around Trenton. So.
And possibly if they get out of control, you can use some of those rebound techniques.
We can,
we can box them out.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, it should be a good one today. I love when you guys play KCK, and we'll have some fun with it. Jeremy Esri, our guest on the pregame show, and we'll be back with the start of today's game in a moment.
North Central Missouri College is a 2-year public community college offering associate degrees and certificate training. We offer a transfer degree for students planning to attend a university in pursuit of a 4-year degree. We also offer associate and applied science degrees and certificate programs which prepare students for employment. North Central Missouri College offers small class sizes with a student-to-instructor ratio of 19:1. We also feature dedicated academic and student services staff who are invested in the success of each student. You are welcome here.
This is Jeremy Esri. The tip-off for our game is coming up next on Pirates Digital Media.
It's men's basketball this afternoon on Pirates Digital Media as Kansas City, Kansas from the Jayhawk Conference comes in to take on North Central Missouri College, number 11 in the nation at 12-2. Good afternoon, everybody. After the Pirate women defeat Neosho 83-67, now the Pirate men make their final home appearance in 2025, taking on their rivals Kansas City, Kansas, a team that they have already defeated one time this year. I am Rick Cole, and with us is Seth Gottman as we get ready for this matchup. Any quick thoughts?
I mean, it's going to be a competitive matchup. Look for Camden Brown and Anthony Leonard for Kansas City, Kansas. I mean, Camden Brown for North Central, Anthony Leonard for Kansas City, Kansas. So, I mean, this game is always good. Hopefully it's another good game here today.
So we will see the matchup between these two friends, Jeremy Esri and Brandon Burgett. But first, let's go down to our friend Philip Wilson.
Kansas City, Kansas Community College out of Kansas City, Kansas. First, let's meet the starters for the visiting Blue Devils. At guard, 6'2" freshman, number 0, Anthony Leonard. At guard, 6'7" freshman, number 5, Kanoni Ford. At guard, 6'2" freshman, number 10, Malik Lewis. At guard, 6'1" sophomore, number 11, Jamison Fisher. And at forward, 6'7" sophomore, number 22, Ferdinand Obama. The head coach of the Blue Devils is Brandon Burgett. Assistant coach is Jaqueline Mays. Now everyone on your feet for the starting lineup of your number 11 ranked NCMC Pirates. At guard, 6'5", redshirt freshman from Quincy, Illinois, number 4, Camden Brown. At guard, 6'3", redshirt sophomore from St. Joseph, Missouri, number 5, Camden Bennett. At guard, 5'9", redshirt freshman from Parkville, Missouri, number 10, Grant Red. At forward, 6'4", sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, number 23, James Porter III. And at forward, 6'7", sophomore from Kansas City, Missouri, number 24, Dang Dak. The head coach for your Pirates is Jeremy Esri, assistant coach of East Jr.
Well, we will again tell you that it's Throwback Saturday for us. We're going to go with basically a single camera today as our Pirates digital media crew, which has been so good all year. But they're all home enjoying the holiday break from school, and so we are left with two old men just hanging around watching some basketball.
Yeah,
That's
something like that.
Seth Gottman and myself, Rick Cole. We take a look at these two teams. Kansas City, Kansas, shooting at 43% and scoring the 70.2 points per game. The Pirates scoring 85.5 and shooting 48% from the floor. Both teams are around even from the three-point mark at 34 and 33%. And North Central really shooting free throws well, 77% as a team. And it is the Pirates who go from right to left. So here we go with this matchup in the men's set. And it'll be Cam Bennett. And Bennett, who is really playing like an All-American, hits a 3 to start us out.
Yeah, look out for that. If Camden Bennett gets hot, especially from that distance, look out. This is going to be a long game for Kansas City, Kansas.
It is probably not a fair comparison, but I would think that Cam Bennett is playing probably at the same level that that Ty King played for last year, or played with last year. There's a 3 from the corner, and Kamani Ford hits a 3-point to tie it up. Little token pressure. Brown will handle it across midcourt. He's a redshirt sophomore. Porter inside. James out to Grant Red, and now Gack quickly fires it up, and there's Porter with a hand on the loose ball, only to tip it to Gack. So a reset shot clock with a minute gone by. Brown inside, Bennett inside, and he'll draw the foul as it looks like Malik Lewis will pick up that foul. So Lewis picks up the foul, and the Pirates go to the line. Bennett hit a 3 a moment ago, and he will go to the free throw line here at 87% for the year. Bennett is coming off 23 points Tuesday at Highland in the overtime. Also had a 10 rebound night. 30. Go ahead. 3
Pirates with doubles that game. That's pretty good.
Against Fort Scott last weekend, 33 points in a very tight game. Grant Red's going to pick up a foul in the backcourt. Pirates pressuring a little bit, not necessarily to cause turnovers, but maybe just to slow up that offense a little bit. Fisher with the basketball against Red. Popping outside was Agama. This was Leonard, the high scorer, and Red switches onto him. 10 is Malik Lewis. There's a knockaway by Brown. Can he tiptoe? He can. Brown attacking from the right and stripped of the basketball. Foul will be called. Our referees today are John Ronan, Jeremiah Payton, and Connor Van Overberg. So the Pirates have been aggressive. They've gotten to the line now for the second time, and this time it's Camden Brown. 69% from the line, averaging 12.3 points a game. Pirates have won 12 straight, and they're 5-1 here at the Ketchum Center. Their losses came in the first two games, including Highland, that they beat on Tuesday at Highland.
I think a lot of that probably had to do with last year you had the National Player of the Year. Of course, he's your guy. You know,
Right.
no one else in the whole nation was as good as him, so he's your guy. And so this year, trying to just find that guy, and Camden Bennett just has shown that he is that guy.
And there's the guy for Kansas, Anthony Leonard from KCK. Now Red in some trouble, is able to get it off to Porter. Porter up high for Brown. And it's going to belong to North Central. Just not quite where it needed to be for either Porter or for Brown. But the Pirates get a new shot clock here at their own end. Kansas City, Kansas, and North Central meeting for the second time this year. Gack saves it, or does he? Let's see. Yeah, he got it over by Anthony Leonard, who knocked it out of bounds in front of Brown.
Pirates need to have just a little bit more urgency on this inbounds play.
18 to shoot. Brown gets it right back. Bennett gets the screen. Gack has a man open in the corner, but he'll take the three instead. And Red lucky not to get a foul there. On the run, KCK. Anthony Leonard, he's a good one. Couldn't hit it there. Battles for the loose ball and headed toward the corner where Brown is able to get it to Red. Now trapped and able to break it. Grant Red. Jordan matched up against Kamani Ford. Right back to James Porter III from Cardinal Ritter High School in St. Louis. They call him J-Mo, and he's able to hit that one to put the Pirates up by 3. Leonard again, strong to the hoop, but a little bit too far underneath perhaps. Red ahead. Porter couldn't reverse it. Back the other way, Fisher. And giving it off, and a nice job there as Lewis swoops in to grab the pass and lay it in gently. Now Red trying to win the race down the floor. Bennett's going to launch it. No, everywhere but in, and tied up underneath. So the Blue Devils will get the basketball here on the alternating possession. Pirates by 1. Jeremy Esri against Brandon Burgett. Jeremy was the head coach here for 3 years when his former teammate, Brandon Burgett, took over the head coaching job at Kansas City, Kansas. Kima giving it off, and a very tough drive inside by Malik Lewis, his second basket.
That's a hard guy to move, and Camden Brown, he did a good job of bumping him and then scoring.
And Brown looks to attack at the other end, finds Gack slicing in, but a turnover into the hands of Lewis. Blue Devils wanted to run, no advantage, and now Lewis threatens. Fisher on the outside, listens to Brandon Burgett behind him with 4 minutes gone by. Over Gack. One more try for Lewis.
Then Gack has to show more urgency right there against Lewis. Didn't try for that offensive rebound. Lewis gets it back. He shows way more urgency than Ding Gack, and then he scores it right on him.
Red to Gack at the other end. Dang can't hit there, but he will go to the line and have 2 free throws. So Dang Gack will be at the free throw line, and the foul is indeed going to be on Ferdinand Agama. And that will come up, the free throws rather, in a moment after this timeout.
Caitlin Clark from the logo.
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
Pickles. It worked! Buckets. Now that's a tomato. Sheboygan.
The answer is Sheboygan.
They match. P-E-Z-O-L.
Bottom row.
From the logo.
State Farm with the assist.
Kansas City, Kansas has won their last 3 games, and they are 3-3 on the road. They played the junior varsity team from Avila on Thursday and won 98-60, but they lost at home November 19th to NCMC, so they're seeing if they can return the favor here at the Ketchum Community Center in Trenton. I'm Rick Cole with Seth Gottman. Our normal staff has the rest of the vacation off. You were talking, I think, in the first game about it's so nice to have this long college vacation, right?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
you have any games at SBU?
Yeah, so the 18th and 19th are women and men play. Women play 18th, men play 19th, and I got getting the opportunity to do play-by-play for those, so I'm going to go back down to Bolivar and do those, and then I think we play the 16th in Wichita, Kansas. So
are you going there?
I am not. No, it's just barely too far for me.
Where are you going for your first game after this?
After this, we're going to go, it's back at home.
It's at home, okay.
Yep.
Dang Gak at the free throw line. He'll have one more. Dang is shooting 72%. He struggled at the line last year, so that's an aspect of his game that he has really improved. Plus, his scoring, 13.5 a game. So he has taken a brunt of the scoring out of the hands of Bennett and a couple of others. He has really come up strong so far this year. KCK in blue across midcourt. Fisher, 22 is Agama. On the wing, number 3 is Tavion Washington just into the game, and Brown nearly knocks that away. Let's see, is that going to be a foul on Brown? And they're going to say it's going to be North Central ball on the sideline, apparently touched by Jamison Fisher, who was out of bounds. So the Pirates have a full 30-second shot clock. Allie Booker, number 2, comes in, a 5'11 redshirt freshman from Chicago. And Grant Red, the transfer from Lindenwood, across midcourt. Brown, very good at getting inside off the dribble. Bennett, a threat from wherever he's got the basketball. Porter to Red, and it's knocked away by KCK. 9 seconds to shoot. Pirates down by 2 now to Kansas City, Kansas. Brown looking and finding Porter. Good step to the ball by Porter. And Porter using that left arm. It's physical, and he got it to go. James Porter the third. James Porter the second, his dad. Yolanda Jackson, his mom. Booker handles the basketball for KCK. Now Agama, who's 6'7" and a sophomore. 5 is Kamani Ford. Washington into the corner, launching it's no good is Ford, and the Pirates, Grant Red comes the other way. 6 minutes gone by. Red got stripped of the ball. Did he lose it, or was it knocked out of bounds? It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Tavion Washington. Inbounds to the Pirates, 23 seconds to shoot. Some subs are in for KCK. Malik Lewis, an original starter, along with Anthony Leonard, both in as Gak fires, and Brown takes a rebound away from Washington. And now the Pirates throw it away.
That was a really good pass by Cam Brown. I thought Grant Red maybe just not ready for that. That's really not where he's the strongest at down low, of course, and maybe just not ready for that pass there.
KCK will make you play outside of your comfort zone, and it kind of, to me, feels like what's happening with North Central right now offensively. 15 is Darren McHenry. He's in the game. This is Allie Booker. Lewis. Booker again with 12 seconds to shoot. Strong drive. Washington inside, but he traveled and he spun. And we are tied at 12. Kalen Strite, sophomore, is in from Bonner Springs, Kansas. Not too far from the KCK campus. Strite matched up backcourt with Booker. Strite. Porter is not a real good outside shooter. This is where he lives, and that's why right there.
Yeah, the Pirates, James Porter especially, doing a good job getting downhill and using good footwork to get that shot off without getting contested.
That was the emphasis to today's shoot-around, was let's go downhill a lot. And Brown nearly picked it away. Ball moving on the perimeter is very quick, resulting in that three-pointer by Tavion Washington, his first points. He went to Springfield and Glendale High School, rather, in Springfield. Ozarks has some good high school basketball, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Good sports all around.
Physical down low as Bennett goes in and he's turned away. Here comes KCK up by a point. Booker gives it up, gets it back. There's Leonard. He hasn't touched the ball for a while. Lewis getting inside and the foul. KCK's story so far this season has been a ton of injuries. They're just starting to get back in full form. Foul was on Dengak, his first. So they feel like they're playing very well, winning 3 in a row. Lewis averages 10 points a game, and that is his 7th so far. He's a Blue Springs guy. Went to Blue Springs High School, a suburb of Kansas City, Missouri. 71% on the year from the free throw line. And now 8 points for him. 20 against Avila the other night. Talon Holt, number 33, in. Porter to Brown. And drives through, lost the ball, belongs to North Central.
And Brown was coming down with some maybe not great intentions on the rim. He's thrown down a couple pretty good dunks so far this year.
Yeah, he has. But I have to point out, not to pick on him, but he's also missed a few that probably Jeremy would take a layup and be pretty happy. Here's Leonard. It makes everybody happy, though, when you throw it down hard. Well, except maybe the opponents. Bennett between 3. And finally fouled and reaching in may be Leonard. Nope, it's number 10, not number 0. Malik Lewis has his second foul. That's a key player, though. Brown is in for the Pirates, and in for the Blue Devils is Andrew Tiemeyer. Excuse me. He is a 6'2" redshirt sophomore from Zeeland, Michigan. And here with 11:28 left, we go to the media timeout. North Central Missouri College basketball, the last home game of 2025, continues in a minute.
Welcome to North Central Missouri College.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lenny Claver, the president at North Central Missouri College. We're a growing college. Our reason for growth and success and the satisfaction of our students, as well as our faculty and staff, is based on something we call uncommon attention. We pride ourselves on providing uncommon attention to our students, and our faculty have bought into that. And I'll just tell you one thing, it works.
Cold day outside with some snow, but inside it's nice and toasty warm, and happy you can join us wherever you are on Pirates Digital Media, whether you're a KCK fan or a NCMC fan. We're happy you're here again. We're kind of a stripped down version. This is our version of the Bruce Springsteen album, Nebraska. You know, that story of the Bruce Springsteen movie is out now, and about how he made the Nebraska. This is
Yeah.
our Nebraska album today. One camera basically, and we're just getting by the goodness of our personalities. Does that work for you?
We're kind of like all the other schools around, just one camera, not too great, not Pirates digital media level, and kind of being a little bit more fair today.
Yeah, I've been wanting to say that, but I thought I'd let someone else say it.
Perfect.
Bennett, baseline, couldn't get it to go. He hits the floor hard again, and he's amazed there was no foul. Strite pitches it outside to Holt. Here's a guy that's come along, and Talon Holt hits a three.
Especially right there. That's a huge spot to hit that 3 offensive rebound, and then a deep 3.
40% from the three-point line so far this year, and that ties it halfway through the first half. John Neff is in the game, guarding Leonard. Ty Meyer nearly tied up, was tied up. Holt got a hold of that basketball, refused to let go, and it'll be North Central basketball. Bennett and Porter remain from the original starting lineup. Strite and Holt again. Still plenty of time to shoot, and that one thrown into a crowd, and out of the crowd comes the wrong guy in terms of what North Central wanted, Tavian Washington. All the way in, tip-up is in, and that's Anthony Leonard that got his hands on it, able to deflect it back up.
That was a tough putback, too, by Leonard in traffic.
He's from Oklahoma City, Putnam City North High School. Bennett and Leonard, the matchup. Holt through 3 defenders, and that didn't work out very well. Here's Washington across the lane, and then right back to the middle of the lane for Washington from Booker.
That's a great pass. Back and forth action, and ended up working out really good for him.
5 now for Washington, and a whistle on North Central as Porter handled the basketball. And the Pirates down by 4, but have a chance here to, well, it won't be a free throw. It's going to be out of bounds. 5 fouls against KCK and 2 against North Central. The women won their game against Neosho earlier this afternoon, 83-67. Oliver had 16 points, 9 rebounds in the game. Good ball movement. Neff back to Strite. And Strite, I don't think he shot that as much as he just kind of launched it.
Kind of like a flop shot in golf.
Kind of, yeah. Strite from Bonner Springs. Booker from Chicago is going to take a 3 and bank it in.
Even though that's a bank, John Neff's got to do a better job of getting over that screen and getting a hand in somebody's face. It's a wide open 3, so it has a good chance of going in even off the bank.
Corey Kerr is in now, number 12. Porter using a little bit of move into the lane, only to find Brown on the outside. Porter again, and a little arm bar there by Darren McHenry, who was in a few minutes ago and is back in there now. Well, they've got some good-looking athletes, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, each one of those guys out there, they can move really well. Even the guy that's 6'7" and hitting down a 3, like, we got some good players.
Ty Meyer is out now, and it's Jackson Malvo in. And Porter inside. Offensive foul on Porter. Do they get him for an arm?
I'd say it's a flop, but hey, that's just once you do the same motion every time, you flop backwards, they're going to call it.
So down by 5, the Pirates will give the basketball back.
It's easy. Once you're backing somebody down and you have the same rhythm, one dribble back, you take a dribble, the other guy falls over, you're going to get called for the offensive.
Gama is back in for KCK, a 6'7" Brit who's from London. Cut by Malvo, back outside where Booker handles the offense. Neff on Booker. Here's Leonard. getting it outside to Ford. And then wide open at the top of the key. Booker can't connect, but the rebound taken right back by Agama. A whistle and a travel on Agama.
The Pirates got away with some sloppy basketball there. They had 3 guys standing on the three-point line, and every single one of Kansas City, Kansas guys inside the three-point line. That's how they got the offensive rebound. Pirates got away with a big one there.
And they trail it here by 5. Look out, James. Brown across midcourt. Corey Kerr. Strite got tripped up and throws it away. That's turnover number 5 for the Pirates. Malvo whips it outside, and Booker will take his time to set it up right on the face of the Pirate. Booker again with Neff on him. Finally found a spot and can't hit. And sliding inside, Ford gets a part of the rebound. Well, let's see what the call is here. It is going to be, I believe, North Central basketball, but first it is a media timeout. So we will take the timeout as well on Pirates Digital Media.
I'm Jane Meservey, the Tutoring Center Director for North Central Missouri College. One of my main goals with online students is to let you know that all the services that an on-ground student has, you have also. If you're someone that can only do online, just reach out to me and we will make an appointment to get you taken care of and meet online. Do not hesitate if that means that we have to meet you on a Sunday afternoon or a weekday evening. I have students that may be able to do that for you.
Back with more basketball for North Central Missouri College in the new year. Our first NCMC telecast will be January 10th. It'll be North Central against the team out of Arkansas that was so good last year. And right now I'm drawing a blank. Shoot. Okay, let's start over again. Well, are we live now?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I think we're live. Yeah.
Seriously, this
one of the Arkansas teams?
Yeah, the one that was so good last year, number 1 in the nation. I want to say Living Prep. That's not right. Anyway, January 10th, folks.
Oh, Link Year Prep?
Link Year Prep, thank you.
Yeah, they're from Branson.
Oh, are they? I thought they were from Arkansas.
Almost.
Anyway, that will be our opponents in the first game of the new year, January 10th, if I remember to show up. That ball knocked out and will be handled
team they're bringing
by Booker. I remember them beating us at, I think it was a Kansas City, Kansas tournaments not too long ago, and that's Leonard's three-pointer, his second, and KCK leads it by 8. Gack at the top. Strite. And it's knocked away from Gack as Strite again tried to force it inside. Here's Leonard, 1-on-3, and he is able to convert it. 10 points in the first half for Leonard, averaging 17 plus. And the Pirates right now are feeling the brunt of the KCK attack. Brown goes in hard, body flies, but Brown is able to lay it in for his 4th.
Good job by Brown. Take some initiative, score the basketball after multiple turnovers by Strite. Somebody's got to get downhill and try to score.
Pirates have turned the ball over 6 times. KCK just 3. Leonard again. Strite helping Brown. Back to Leonard. Freshman on the move and drops it up. It won't go for Agama. The Pirates come out smelling like a rose. Kerr able to go in. Glass is not his friend, and KCK with the basketball. 5:45 to play in the half. Dylan Willis, the freshman who had such a big game a week or so ago, will be our guest at halftime. He's still shooting 90% from the floor, and this looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. And they're asking Brandon Burgett 30 or 60, or it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Hey, let's go back to some NCMC news. The NCMC Foundation announced the newly established Sarah Jo Brown PTK scholarship, made possible through a generous bequest from the late Sarah Jo Brown. The scholarship assists students who need help covering the membership dues required to join Phi Theta Kappa, which is PTK. The funds paid directly to the PTK organization on behalf of the recipients. That's a very nice gesture by the estate of Sarah Jo Brown. The NCMC Foundation director is Alicia Endicott. So after the timeout, the Pirates will go back on defense. Grant Red is back in, and he picks up Ali Booker. Leonard has Brown on him. Now Gack switches, trying to fight through that screen. Brown comes over to take Leonard, and boy, nothing. They tried 3 different guys on him in that sequence. Brown still hits him. And back the other way, James Porter hits his 8th point. 31-23, KCK leads it. Booker against Red, over the top of Red, and Gack controls it.
Good defense there by Grant Red, not letting him have penetration.
Belongs to North Central.
The Pirates have been at their best when they're getting downhill, especially James Porter, Cam Brown, just getting downhill. Look to Camden Bennett, maybe a little bit more now he's back in the game, but Pirates, it seems like they're down more than they are. It's only 8 points.
Which is really nothing in today's game, to be honest. Gack at the 3-point line gives it to Porter. Brown, long 2-pointer, good. So Camden Brown with now 6 points. Porter has 8, 4 for Bennett, 2 for Straight. Agama on the outside, looking for a cutter, and throws it away. Pirates will take that one, down by 6.
Go back to that Brown pull-up jumper. I feel like that's the best time to shoot a jump shot is after you fake the 3, you got your guy blown by, you take one dribble, then shoot it. I don't think it's the best shot when you're just dribbling around and then taking it.
Yeah. Yep, some guys can just catch a ball and shoot it. Some have to take a dribble to get that rhythm, and that time Brown was all rhythm as he just stroked it. Gack up high. Brown matched up against Kamani Ford. And Gack threw it right in the middle of the crowd, tipped and controlled by Jamison Fisher.
It looked like Dan Gack saw Grant Red in the corner. He turned back around and went to pass it, and Grant Red maybe moved just a little bit. And
looking inside, getting it to Agama. The 6-7 post against Brown. It's getting physical, and offensive foul against Agama. So Brown holds his ground. The foul is against the 6'7 sophomore, and that's 2 on him. So the Pirates looking to battle their way back a little closer here with 3:47 left in the first half, down by 6. And what do we got here? Timeout. Oh, the media timeout rears its head again, and so we will comply. Pirates and the Blue Devils here at Ketchum.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Maker. Reach out to your high school counselor. They're going to be made aware of any scholarship opportunities within your community. Additional resources for scholarships are Missouri Scholarship Central. That's actually a portal that you can create an account with. Based on your profile, it will actually send scholarship opportunities to your email that are tailored to your profile. As they add scholarship opportunities all throughout the year, you're going to receive emails when those opportunities apply to your profile.
Take a moment to wish you and yours a happy holiday season. For college employees, we love this time of year with the long holiday. I think our students kind of dig it too, so everybody wins on that account. And our semester ended with the finals week this week. When was your finals week at SBU?
The same week, yeah. It went pretty good.
How many hours did you carry this year, if you don't mind me asking?
I think 16.
Okay.
Yeah, I had 2 8-week classes. One of the university seminar freshman class, and then a statistics class I got out of the way. So I'm done with math for the rest of my life. So that's pretty nice.
Those statistics classes are tough.
Yeah, it was online, so that was also nice to just get it out of the way and go on with my life.
Pirates and Blue Devils battling here. Pirate women won, and they are now 6-4, headed for Florida on Tuesday for 3 games there. Bennett's into the game, looking straight in the eye is Jamison Fisher on defense. 15 to shoot. And they've gone to a zone here, it looks like, and North Central trying to figure that out. And the shot by Brown, there might have been a travel on Fisher, but he comes the other way regardless. 23 in the game is Real Asin, and the Pirates steal it away, and Grant Red is good as gold on the drive. 3 minutes to play. The Pirates are down by 4 now. It was 10 or 11 not too long ago. Leonard trying to answer back. Gack steps out on him. They work it around the quarter for the drive by Fisher. They're going to wave off anything and call a foul first. And it looks like the foul will be called against Red, and that's 2 on Grant. Halftime, we'll have, the dance wave is still here. They're getting organized for their performance. Lots of contact there, and it's going to be called on Brown, as going to the floor was Tavion Washington. So 1 foul against Brown. KCK has put North Central in the bonus for the rest of the half, but Pirates now 5 fouls on their side. Launched by Kamani Ford, and he'll chase the loose ball. Red is there as well, and it's going to be off Ford.
Ooh. I thought that was off of Grant Red's leg going out, but they will take it.
7 turnovers by the Pirates, 5 for KCK now. KCK 52% from the floor, the Pirates 48%. Red lost it as he got a little sloppy in the lane. Washington on the wing. Fisher and Brown. Leonard with 9 seconds to shoot has a mismatch against Red. And puts it to bed. So Leonard hits for his 14th point, and he is smooth.
That's just a tough shot.
Bennett. And put back by Porter. Double figures for James Porter III with his 10th point as we near the half. Fisher and Red. Popping out is Ford. On the perimeter, Asin. Can't get it to Asin, or to Leonard rather, and Leonard's going to make his own shot. Gack hands it to Bennett. Pirates attack with 1:15 to play in the half. Brown. Contact again, can't get it to go. Rebound loose and into the hands of Fisher. Leonard trying to come get the ball and does. 19 to shoot. Leonard, that's a sin, and he misses. And the Pirates again have the ball with 50 seconds to play in the half. Trying to finish on an uptick here. The Pirates.
They need a bucket here.
Bennett's no, but he will go to the line on the foul.
He's the guy who want to go to the line as well.
Stepping in front was Jamison Fisher. Going to the line will be Bennett, and he'll have 2. Good shooting free throw shooter, and Camden Bennett. Bennett came into this game having hit 106 out of 122. Now that's important because last year he led the nation in free throw shooting, but he had 106 total free throws last year. He's made 106, well now 107, or whatever it is, before Christmas.
That just shows that's who he is. He's a get to the line type of guy. He's a downhill player that's going to get a lot of fouls. And I think that's one of the reasons. I mean, he's the reason why North, not the only reason, but one of the reasons North Central is so good this year.
And a reach in, 10-second call, yes! Pirates stand tall on defense, led by John Neff, and they force a 10-second violation. So now they really do have a chance to turn things around, down by just 2 after being down by, it was 11 at one point, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And it's just slowly clawed back into it, which has been good.
Shot clock reset to 20 seconds with the turnover at midcourt. And now Porter takes a rare jump shot. KCK has 12 seconds to find a final shot here.
Kind of just settled for maybe not the best shot there, James Porter.
5-4, Leonard.
He's not passing this
on
one.
Bennett. He's going to fire it. You're exactly right. And that's the way the half ends, with KCK leading it 33-31 at halftime here from North Central Missouri College. The Dance Wave will be on deck next. And then following that, we will have our interview with Dylan Willis here at the break. The Pirates down by 11 at one point, but they come back and are down by 2 here and had a chance there to tie it or take the lead, but it just didn't work out. Real quick, the leading scorers, 10 points for James Porter III and 14 for Anthony Leonard.
They'll be dancing to Rat-Tat-Tat-Tat. They are Captain Tori, Co-Captain Molly, Gia, Emma, Wayne, Hannah, Kate, Iris, and Sadie. Choreography by Stephanie and Maggie Hickman.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
you to want me.
Good game at halftime with KCK up on the Pirates, 33-31. I am Rick Cole, and our guest here at the break is a young man from Maysville, Missouri. Dylan Willis is our guest at the Dylan Willis appears here at the break. Welcome, and welcome to North Central. How's life at North Central?
Thank you. Yeah, it's been great. I've had a lot of fun here.
Tough adjustment from high school?
Not too bad for me. I mean, I come from Maysville, a small town, so
right.
This is Trenton's a small town feel, and I've gotten along with all my teachers and teammates. So
I think people, hear you say small town, they're thinking you must have had a rural background. Did you grow up on a farm?
Both my parents grew up on farms, and right now, I mean, we live out in the country. We got a few goats and chickens, but
yeah, not really.
Like a funny farm.
A funny farm.
Yeah.
That's just like me. I have an acreage and just love the isolation.
Yeah.
Is that a detriment though when you go to college and you have to be around other people? Is it like you said, a little bit easy, hard? What?
I think it just depends on the person you are. Because, I mean, yeah, I like being out in the country, not around a lot of people, but I also have a lot of friends.
Sure.
I've always been around a lot of people, so.
Right. You do you do hunting and fishing? Are you into that? Which one or both or?
I'd say I like hunting a lot more.
Did you get a deer this fall?
Yeah, I killed a doe.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys eat that?
Yeah.
Is that because people say all the time hunting is we go out and we hunt for food. So is that true in your family?
Yeah, we eat them. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
I
are they?
enjoy them. Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's talk a little bit about basketball. You came in the other night, maybe a week ago, and had a fantastic day. Was that against Quincy? Am I thinking of that right?
Yeah.
And what did that feel like to have that kind of day?
It was really good. It was really fun. I was happy that we had a game like that where I could get in and go play some good minutes, and it was a lot of fun. Okay,
because being honest, as a freshman, it takes a while to get adjusted, right, and earn those minutes. During the course of the game, were you thinking about anything in particular?
No, I was just going out there and trying to just play with my teammates and enjoy the game and enjoy the moment and just try to do the best I could with the moment I had.
What's that like playing with this group of guys as opposed to like high school?
It's a lot of fun. There are a lot of good players, a lot of talent on the team. So it's fun to go and practice every day and compete and try to get better.
Yeah. Did they? It's I would guess evident that that's a little higher level than high school.
Yeah.
But how did you feel you fit in with that group?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely making me a better player, just going against this level of competition every day.
Right.
Like when I came on a visit here, Coach Esri said kids from the smaller schools usually, it takes them a little bit longer, but then they're not used to playing this level of talent, but then they develop a lot quicker. And
right.
I can definitely see that. I can feel myself getting better playing against competition.
Okay. Well, what are you working on in particular? Is there any phase of your game?
I'd say in high school, I just played the post position, just back to the basket. Didn't do a whole lot of ball handling, so I think that's been a big focus for me, just working on driving downhill, getting to the basket, and skills like that.
Is the system vastly more complex than what you ran in high school, offensively, defensively?
There's definitely a lot more set plays and things I have to remember, but at the end of the day, it's still basketball. So.
Yeah, right. Okay, you're talking about remembering. How's school going? This is finals week. Have you been stressed by finals?
No, I did. I think I had a pretty easy first semester of college. My classes weren't too terrible, and I took a few dual credits in high school, so I don't have to take a whole lot of classes. I could take the minimum.
Okay. So. What's a typical day like for you then when you're in the middle of the semester?
I woke up around 8:30 and then had class at 9 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I had that and then biology from 10 to 12.
That's a tough class.
Yeah. that one was pretty difficult.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so after you go through the academics, whether you end at a 4-year school or whatever, what do you want to do in your career post-basketball?
I really don't have that figured out. I'm not really sure what I want to do, but I think I want to just do something hands-on or where I can do something different every day or help people.
Right.
Don't want something super repetitive.
Yeah, okay. And no idea what that's going to be.
No.
Okay, well, that's all right. You know, I heard one time, long time ago, that most college students change their major like 3 times. So is that you? What are you majored in right now?
Here I'm getting a transfer degree.
Just kind of general ed stuff. That's good.
Hopefully
smart.
I can figure it out and then go into something at my next school.
And do you want to go to a 4-year to play basketball?
Yeah, I think I do right now, yes.
Right, okay. While we're visiting about this, let's go into your family. Tell us a little bit about your family growing up in Maysville. What was that like?
A lot of fun. I have an older sister. She graduated in 22, so she was a senior my freshman year. So
Okay.
that was fun. She went and played softball at Southwestern Community College
Oh, did
up
she?
in Iowa.
Okay.
And then younger brother, he's a junior this year, so I got to play two years with him in sports. So
That's
that was
neat.
also a lot of fun.
Yeah, what was the challenge there, and what was the fun part of that?
Challenge.
Did you get to boss him around a little bit?
Yeah, I guess he probably didn't like that. Just the aspect of the older brother trying to tell him what to do, but
right.
So that was kind of hard. But I mean, it was a lot of fun just getting to play out there with him, getting good minutes.
Yeah.
Especially we played football, and I was tight end and he was a tackle, so we were right next to each other.
Oh, really?
So
Oh,
that
that's
was fun.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So you can see we've got some equipment here. Would you like us to bring that to your house when you and your brother match up in the driveway over Christmas break? Would that be a good deal? Is that going to be competitive?
It would be pretty competitive.
How about your sister? Did she play any athletics?
Yeah, softball.
Oh, softball, yeah.
Yeah, and then she played basketball as well.
I can just see you guys going 2-on-1 in the driveway. That'd be a good deal.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun growing up.
How about your mom and dad? Tell us about them, please.
Yeah, mom and dad, they went to school in Canesville, Missouri, which is East Harrison now.
East Harrison, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah.
And what do they do for a living?
My dad works for the highway department, and my mom works in finance.
Oh, okay.
So
good deal. Either of those careers, will you follow in their paths or your sister's paths?
You know, I really don't think so.
Okay.
Probably not.
Okay. What do you do in your downtime? You're not practicing, you're not playing, you're not studying. Where would we find you?
Usually go home and spend a lot of time with my family. Again, hunting, fishing, being outdoors.
Right.
Like doing that. Just hanging out with friends and family.
Yeah, that's a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. Any big Christmas plans since we're real close?
No, not yet. Nothing, just go back to Maysville and hang out with people that I haven't got to see for a while.
How much time do you guys get off now once you play the game?
So last game's Saturday, so that'll be the 13th.
Right.
And then, as far as I know, I think we're off until our first game back is January 7th, so I'd say be back like the 3rd. If I had to guess.
Something like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
Just get some practice in.
What is your overall goal, personally, for basketball this year?
Overall goal is, I think, a big role for me is just competing in practice, making the team better, making our players better, bringing a lot of energy on the bench, and just finding my role, and when I do get the chance, going in there and making the most of it.
And still shooting at 90% for the year.
Hopefully.
Wow. Yeah, you almost lead the nation. So, hey, it's been nice to meet you, Dylan. Thank you for taking some time to visit with us.
Thank you.
We'll be back with the second half in just a moment.
We're for road trips. We're for hitting up Arthur Bryant's for lunch and making it to Lambert's for dinner. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, steel horses, and real horses. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck in traffic and 6-lane freeways that aren't so free. We're for Missouri license plates. No, medals of pride. Like us, no two roads are alike, but we're all connected. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missouri driver, we're for you.
Our thanks to Dylan Willis for visiting with us here at the break as the Pirates taking on Kansas City, Kansas, down by 2 here at the halftime. I'm Rick Cole with Seth Gottman. Real quick, let's take a look at some of the halftime stats here from the first half of play at the Ketchum Community Center. You take a look at the team stats. I'll tell you a little bit about who the leading scorers were. James Porter had 10 for the Pirates and 14 for Anthony Leonard. Those guys are two mainstays of the program, so not real surprising.
Yeah, I was extremely impressed with Anthony Leonard. Just the way he can create his own shot, the way he, just handles the basketball, handles the game. The game seems really slow to him, and just a solid player. And NCMC's going to have to stop him to win this game. But also, it's not just him. He has a good supporting cast around him, too, kind of like Camden Bennett and his team.
Cam Bennett has been held to 7 points in the first half. But you know what? That's not altogether unusual. He sometimes does get off to those slow starts. We'll see what he does here in the second half. We go back to action. Bennett's, the aforementioned sophomore, gives it up to Porter. Nowhere to go. Drops it off to Brown, who can't connect, and the Pirates remain down by 2.
Yeah, Camden Brown has to finish that one.
And Leonard goes through, and he does finish, and now has a total of 16. Two teams that have been hot. Pirates have won 12 in a row. KCK has won their last 3. They're getting healthy. They're getting good. And Bennett is healthy and good as he lays that one up and will go to the free throw line to add a 3rd point. So the Pirates will try to answer back and pull to within 1 with Bennett at the line.
That's what Camden Bennett has to do. If he can't get his shot off from the 3-point line, pump fake that and go to the rim, get fouled, and maybe hopefully hit his free throws.
Yeah, and that's some news when he doesn't hit a free throw. So they remain down by 2, and KCK breaks a little bit of pressure from North Central now.
I like that pressure there by the Pirates. It takes that 30-second shot clock all the way down to 20 seconds. Not going to give KCK as much time to create their shot.
Jamon Fisher going to the big man down low, Gama, and he gives it up. Gack to Red. And now Porter goes through one of the Blue Devils, and it's going to be a blocking foul and 2 shots coming up for Porter. So the foul will be on Malik Lewis, and that's 3 on him here early in the second half. Porter to the line.
I'm kind of surprised they counted that as and 1, but James Porter now going to the line.
Pirates missed a chance a moment ago with Bennett at the line, and they missed one here.
Same shot twice.
But we're tied at 35. Fisher running the offense. That's Leonard, the dangerous scorer. In the corner, 5 is Kamani Ford. Leonard against Red. And outside, the 3 by Fisher, dead solid. Perfect. Fisher hits his first points. Went to Mill Valley High School out of Shawnee, Kansas. Pirates trying to answer back. Bennett, no. And on the rebound and breakout, a foul. And they're looking at Gack, I think, yep. Gack will pick up the second foul of his afternoon.
I know that foul doesn't look too good, but it actually, in my opinion, is a good foul. It's going to be a wide open breakaway layup, if not dunk. So not the worst of fouls there by the Pirates.
Fisher races up court, runs into a couple of Pirates and gives it up. Lewis and Fisher. 2 minutes gone by in the second half. Straight on 3, right down the middle by Jamison Fisher. He's hit 2 threes, his only points here in the second half. Red kicks it out. Porter, not really an outstanding outside shooter. Red penetrating, looking for a target. Porter the 3rd, inside, lots of traffic. High off the glass and good. James Porter the 3rd, 14 points.
Great work there by James Porter. He just kept working and didn't turn the ball over. So good job there by Porter. Hopefully Pirates can continue to use him.
And a much needed made shot as The Pirates were down by 6 at the time. Now they almost picked that ball away, but lose it out of bounds, and that'll be a reset 20-second shot clock for KCK.
The Pirates have to get that rebound right there. Defensively, I mean, it's just Dangak versus another guy. He's just got to get 2 hands on it and grab the ball.
And they're going to say there was no change of possession, so the shot clock remains at 15 seconds. Darren McHenry, a 6'6 sophomore, number 15 in for KCK. They go to the rim, and it's too high. Brown on the backside. 1 on 3, and he got bumped from behind, and that's going to be a foul, I think, on Lewis, and that'll be number 4 on him. How about that? So they leave Lewis in there early in the second half. He picks up a foul, and now he'll have to come out with 4 fouls. Porter nowhere to go. Now he's trying to make a way. And lots of contact all afternoon for Porter, and for the most part he has benefited from it. 16 points. Back comes KCK leading by 2, and Talon Holtz just off the bench with the rebound and outlet. Brown to the baseline, lots of contact again. And Brown going up hard, Cam scores it. And you feel the momentum turning a little bit in favor of the Pirates. Shot from the corner. That's dead perfect by Kamani Ford, and then a whistle afterwards. And it looks like a timeout going to be taken here as Ford drills his second three-pointer, and he has a total of 6 points in the game. KCK wants a timeout. They're up by 3.
Dream is to help kids living on the streets with education.
Charles, what's up, buddy?
Wow, we help. Wow. How you doing? My heart about to jump off my chest, man.
Charles, you ought to be proud, man.
I'm just extremely grateful that they were here. That's something that these kids are going to remember for a lifetime.
Annual Holiday Hoops Tournament starts on the 19th of December here at the Ketchum Community Center. You can check the schedule for your team's games here. And then we'll be back on January 10th as the Pirate men will be in action that day. So we get a little bit of a break from our broadcast schedule. Our team will be back following the break, and we're looking forward to seeing them again. They did a great job in the first semester. Seth was part of that team last year. And he's got on to bigger and better things at Southwest Baptist. You're now a Bearcat. How does that feel?
I feel it feels pretty good.
Proud to be a Bearcat?
I think so, yeah.
Good.
It's been definitely a great university, great institution, great mission that they have going on over there at SBU. I'm happy to be a part of it and hopefully continue to grow in many different ways there.
In the words of Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, be true to your school just like you would to your girl or guy.
Yeah, exactly. It's always a good thing.
I got lots of stuff in my head that just leaks out.
When you're about 80 years old, I guess that happens sometimes.
The foul is on Fisher. Jamison picks up his third in a 3-point game here, and North Central can tie with a long one. Porter works against Darren McHenry. Brown, Red, hasn't taken many shots, but he can hit them, as you witnessed right there. 5 points for Grant Red, and we're tied at 44. Good pass into the corner. Trailing the play, Fisher, Leonard, then down in the corner to Ford. Baseline tiptoe job by McHenry. 10 to shoot. Ford, he hits it.
Talon Holt's got to know that Ford already hit 1-3. You got to get a hand back out there, be just a little bit closer.
Red wants to get back in on it. Bennett gets the rebound and then lands on his backside, and it looks like it'll be a KCK foul. And it will be called against Darren McHenry, a 6'6 sophomore from Central High School in Casey Moe. And now we go to immediate timeout. So just as we thought we would get to immediate timeout, sooner or later they just pile up. 47-47 KCK.
North Central Missouri College is a 2-year public community college offering associate degrees and certificate training. We offer a transfer degree for students planning to attend a university in pursuit of a 4-year degree. We also offer associate and applied science degrees and certificate programs which prepare students for employment. North Central Missouri College offers small class sizes with a student-to-instructor ratio of 19:1. We also feature dedicated academic and student services staff who are invested in the success of each student. You are welcome.
This speech is my recital. I think it's
do a little bit of bookwork here. It's actually 47-44. North Central trails KCK by 3. The shooting percentage, North Central at a solid 50%, but KCK 55%, and they lead it by those 3 points. 9 of 14 from the three-point line. That's 64%, friends. And the Pirates 3 of 10. So that outside shooting, the three-point shooting, paying off for KCK.
No doubt. If you can shoot 9 of 14 or 64% from 3, you are going to be really good. I mean, if you're
hard to lose at that rate.
If you're going to shoot 64% from anywhere, I guess besides the free throw line, you're doing really good things.
Porter the third backing in and loses the handle, but he was also fouled. And Jamison Fisher's having an out-of-body experience right here. Very deliberately, they hold up 11 to the score table. That's 4 on him, and he still cannot believe what he's been told. So Malik Lewis has 4. Jamison Fisher departs at the 15-16 mark with 4. And meanwhile, Porter the third hits that free throw. His first made free throw of the game, has 17 points.
This is the best game by far I've seen James Porter the third play. Just really doing everything well, rebounding the ball pretty well, and especially scoring-wise. I mean, he's going to work down low and being smart with the basketball, knows when to shoot it and knows when to throw it.
6'4", 225. And a layup, a nice one by Washington. He wanted a foul, but he gets 7 points. Now it's getting tricky down low, and lots of fouls. And KCK had one coming, I think, especially after Jamison Fisher threw a little temper tantrum. Now they're going to call a technical foul on another player.
Sending the guys to their benches.
Yeah, I think it is. It's Washington who got the technical. So they're going to talk about this. Coaches are going to talk, and Brandon Burgett, you see the referees pushing him a little farther away. Not literally, but figuratively, and they're going to continue their 3-man band down at midcourt.
I think right there, you just got to get, I don't want to say you just got to get over it, but you can't keep going, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you made your case down there, and maybe you did get fouled in the layup, but you just got to, for your team especially, just be under control. And coaches got to do a better job of keeping that under control as well.
Yeah, and I think referees realize there's going to be some emotional things displayed, but like you say, dragging it out, that's a different deal. Cam Bennett will be the designated free throw shooter for the Pirates. Pretty solid choice, I think. Not much thought goes into that one. He hits 87% of the time. And 2 more free throws give him 6 made free throws and a total of 11 points in the game.
Also, bonus for North Central, so now Grant Red will be able to shoot.
That was where the foul occurred, apparently.
I think what the foul was a tripping foul. It looked like, I don't think there was actual big-time foul, but.
Red misses the shot that could have tied it, but there's Bennett.
It's going to be a big possession here from the Pirates.
Washington on Bennett, but it doesn't matter. He goes in hard and hits that shot.
Cam Bennett's just bigger and stronger than each of the other guys on the floor, and he showed that right there.
First time the Pirates have had a lead since the first half. Booker gets a screen and the switch is on. They'll go inside over the top of Red, who switched off the guard, and the shot clock expires. The ball still in play. 20 seconds again for KCK, and that's going to be a foul on Brown, reaching over the top.
And the Pirates gave him 4 shots almost right there. They got to do a better job of still rebounding the basketball. I don't know why James Porter wasn't down low right there. Cam Bennett and Grant Red gets caught down low, and then it's really hard to rebound when you got your guards down low.
Foul on the rebound, so KCK has possession. And that is the second foul on North Central, and now going down hard is Ford, but another foul has been called. And 2 shots coming up for Ford. Kamani Ford, 6'7", just a freshman, went to Topeka West High School. Had 3 in the first matchup against North Central. And they're talking to the coaches. And I think what they're doing is giving a warning to both benches. Jeremy Esri was out on the floor.
I think that's what it is. I know during that technical, coach for KCK was on the floor, and they told him to get off the floor. Then right there, Esri was about on the Pirates logo, and of course then they're going to tell him to back off too.
Jeremy Esri has a unique fascination with the marking on the floor. He wants to go out and check it every once in a while, and you got to let a guy do what he's going to do.
And he's so good at talking to the referees also that
he's something.
There's a lot of times maybe most coaches might get a technical foul, but Coach Esri has that way of just has that charisma to him, I guess.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Ford makes the first one. A little long on the second one, but again a big rebound by KCK and the follow-up by Ford. So a big sequence for KCK, a number of offensive rebounds, and they end up taking the lead right back at 52-50. Inside to Porter, and he answers with a jump hook. Porter with 20 now. Booker handling the ball for KCK. Against Red, one-on-one, comes loose, Porter dives, Booker dives, timeout called before jump ball or not? No, they're going to say jump ball, alternating possession. You saw Booker motioning for a timeout, but they didn't give it to him. And so the alternating possession gives the ball back to KCK, but the Pirates will get the next one.
It's good defense there by Grant Red. Good job to stay with it. Pick up the jump ball.
And that ball's floated out there dangerously. Washington ends up with it. Ford from the corner, and there's a big rebound by Brown.
Good job by Cam Brown, too. Finally, somebody had to get a rebound for North Central.
Brown through the lane, got it to Bennett. That's a 3 if it goes. And the weak side rebound to Leonard. Anthony Leonard matched up against Brown. Now Ford from the outside. Long rebound snatched away by Washington, and another 20 seconds for KCK. Now Red with the steal. Bennett trapped. 3 Blue Devils around him. Red left open. That 3 won't go, and it's Ford that comes the other way. Now Booker left everybody. And he is all alone to take that shot and put it in. Moved by Booker. 54-52. 12.5 minutes to play. Holt gets a screen by Porter. And blocked. Right in his face, Ford. Ford the other way. And 2 more. Kamani Ford has started to light it up. 13, 14 points. And a timeout taken by North Central. So the Pirates need a timeout to regroup here. It'll be a 30-second timeout from the Ketchum Community Center in Trenton. Our athletic director at North Central Missouri College is Nate Gammett. Sports Information Director Ryan Suttonfield, and Dr. Lenny Claver is our president, the old right-hander, who they say could bring it upwards of 60 miles an hour at times. Now, he was actually pretty good, and he also was a basketball player in college. So there you go, a double threat guy.
Double.
Yeah, he was pretty much the Bo Jackson of his time in region. Yeah, that's what he used to said. Looks like they're going to change this to a full timeout, but we're rolling along so neatly here. I don't think we should interrupt our flow at all. And we'll tell you that our Pirates Digital Media live telecasts, including today, are live on YouTube and on Facebook. And you can see highlights and features on Instagram as well. And remember, the game you're watching tonight will be on demand immediately after the live broadcast at piratesdigitalmedia.com. So it's been exciting. It's been excitable at times between the two teams. And now a 4-point KCK lead. They led it by 2 at halftime. Pretty typical KCK NCMC matchup. Talon Holt to throw it in bounds. Blue Devils aren't going to press here. And Bennett will be left to bring the ball up against Anthony Leonard. John Neff, number 11 in the game. Here's Bennett to the iron, and 2 for him.
You just can't stop that. There's no way really to guard Cam Bennett when he's going downhill like that.
15 for him. Leonard's had a big game, but nothing doing there. Booker might have traveled, but gets the ball away without a call. Leonard into the corner for Washington. Now down low. Right back to Washington. Scoop, no good. Washington, fake, no good. And underneath one more time, no good by McHenry. Finally from the outside, good by Leonard.
And that just shows lack of effort by Camden Brown. He falls out of bounds. He just watches his teammates try to get rebounds, and then they kick it out, wide open 3, and just like that, it's now a 5-point game.
19 for Leonard. And the Pirates turn it over with 11:13 to play, down by those 5 points.
And this should have happened a long time ago. Dean Gack is finally checking into the game. He's been out for a while, and the Pirates have been struggling with offensive rebounds, letting out offensive rebounds. So good to see Dan Gack back in there. Hopefully, maybe a little chip on his shoulder, he'll get the ball.
Pirates will press here. We haven't seen a lot of it. 2-2-1 pressure. Ford clears midcourt easily, and now Booker goes against Neff. 18 to shoot, 11 minutes to play. Booker, screened by McHenry. Booker, runner, got it. How about that? And the lead grows to 7. Pirates need a bucket in the worst way. And they turn it over. Ford takes it away. Long pass down. Leonard gets it up. And a small dunk by McHenry. Not a monster dunk, but a dunk nonetheless. The lead is 9. Pirates with their backs to the wall here midway through the half. Gack goes up, goes hard. Offensive foul. You can see that one coming from a mile away. Taking the charge, Darren McHenry. So the Pirates give it right back. They will come out in the press again, it looks like, but they're matching up man-to-man. As John Neff toward the other end of the floor, you just about saw it there, is wiping up the floor, and then we'll get back to the inbound. Booker facing off against Kerr of the Pirates. Now Gack on Kerr, a little give and go, pick and roll, and a foul, and somebody got hit in the face. It's Ford. And the push will put him at the line for 2.
And that seemed, it might have been a foul, no doubt, but just the call seemed just a tad bit late. And if you're a coach there, you want that layup in the and 1.
Kerr will pick up his first foul. And to the line, Darren McHenry. 5 of 8 on the year at the free throw line. And another one here.
Pirates need to box out right here. Can't get up an offensive rebound.
Went to Central High School in KC, Missouri. And hits 1 of 2. And the lead is double digits now at 10 as Gack handles the ball at midcourt, gives to Porter. Double team has been very effective. Porter has nowhere to go. Blocking foul. Yep. And again, KCK reacts in disbelief.
Cam Bennett needs to come up on that press to have a little maybe extra help. I feel like you can't have James Porter bring the ball up the floor like that, like they did right there.
9 fouls means this is still a 1-and-1, but the Pirates will be in double bonus situations the rest of the way. Porter at the line. And the Pirates are going to need every one of those free throws they can get. 21 for James Porter III. He had 13 at KCK, along with 11 rebounds back in November when they played. So Porter pulls the Pirates to within 8. And now the defense trying to make a stand. Kerr against Booker. Booker gets the switch with Porter on him now. The fadeaway off the iron and off the hands of McHenry, and the Pirates do make a stand on defense. Dang it down the middle of the floor. Kerr, Porter, now Neff to the baseline. John hit the bottom of the board, and KCK in control.
That's just not what John Neff is in the game to do for the Pirates. He's there to facilitate. Doesn't mean he can't score the basketball, but right there, just got to pass that out to an open guy.
Leonard's open shot tipped back up by McHenry, but the Pirates pull down the rebound, and Bennett goes to work. Porter, long three-pointer for him, and he hits it.
You knew it was coming sometime. They left James Porter open every single time he's on the three-point line. He's having a heck of a game, so might as well just go ahead and shoot that 3 right there.
25 for Porter. And a whistle, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Porter was standing there and got knocked sideways, ended up falling backwards a little bit, and they're going to give the foul to Darren McHenry. He has 4. They have 3 with 4 fouls. And a whistle and a turnover on the Pirates. We have not seen Malik Lewis for KCK for a while. He has 4 fouls. He came out about 10 minutes ago and hasn't returned. He was the first, and now they've got McHenry and Fisher with 4. This guy, though, has been brilliant. Outside, McHenry got it. Kamani Ford got that one. 4 3-pointers for him, 17 points.
Yeah, he's been shooting the ball extremely well this afternoon.
And offensive foul against Porter. That's going to get the home fans riled up, and will turn the ball back over to KCK on the foul by Porter. 3rd on him. Everybody takes a moment to get their breath back, and Back into the game comes Ferdinand Agama, the 6'7" mainstay in the middle, who had 10 points against North Central in November. Booker needs some help. Washington bails him out, but now he's matched up against Porter. Washington all the way in, couldn't get it. Gack needs to squeeze it, and finally Bennett picks up the loose ball. Bennett to the baseline. Bennett up strong, got it. 17 for Bennett, 7:23 to play. Pirates as close as they've been in the last few minutes. Leonard, nice pass, but missed by Agama. Holy cow, that'll turn a ball game around.
Oh man, you have to have that one if you're KCK.
And now the steal! And dribbling on the sideline is Washington. It goes back to North Central. And you were saying they had to have that one. I totally agree.
And then right there, North Central got bailed out by the old line monster got him, I think.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. It takes us to a media timeout, I believe, and let's make sure that's what's going. Yeah, a media timeout it is. We take a timeout with 7:05 to play in the game.
Ready for more? Introducing Hy-Vee Plus. Get a Hy-Vee Plus premium membership for just $99 a year and get fuel savings every time you shop in-store and online. Plus, exclusive deals and offers every month. Plus, you can call our Red Line hotline day or night for anything you need. Plus, free standard delivery and free express pickup. Plus, a personal online shopper. With Hy-Vee Plus, our plus equals more. Sign up today.
It's a stripped-down version of Pirates Digital Media today without our normal staff here. We're going with a single-camera setup, and I hope you don't mind that too much. Hope you've enjoyed the game. It's been a very good one. Pirate women won today, 83-67 over Neosho. They're 6-4 now and played, I thought, maybe their best game of the season. And now the Pirates fighting for their lives, as always it seems like, when they play Kansas City, Kansas Community College.
Yeah, like you said, it feels like every time this game is, neck and neck the whole time, and always a couple technicals thrown in there, always a little bit chippy. And that's the way, that's the way it should be, playing hard. And most of these guys know each other. Most of a handful of North Central guys from the Kansas City area, and so it's always fun to have this game here.
Corey Kerr to Gack with 15 seconds to shoot. John Neff, Porter, Kerr again. He's quick as lightning down the baseline, but can't get a shot because KCK plays really good defense. Porter just beat the shot clock. 27 for Porter. The lead is 4 for the Blue Devils. Booker and John Neff. Now Washington against Bennett of the Pirates. Popping outside, Ford, rebound, tip to Kerr on the run. He's got Gack out in front, but then knocked away from behind, but also a foul. I'm going to give that one, of course, to Allie Booker and say that it's Kerr that will go to the line. Just the first foul on Booker. So Corey Kerr is a 75% free throw shooter. And as we said a few minutes ago, we need every single free throw to go in.
Yeah, there's no line. Free throws win basketball games. That's the reason last year North Central didn't go undefeated in the regular season. It's the reason why you lose some games sometimes, because you can't knock down free throws. So they're a huge part of this game, and missing one there definitely stings a little bit.
14 of 19 for the Pirates as a whole. For the season, they shoot 77% from the stripe. Long one, no, and a rebound. Well boxed out by North Central. Kerr ahead and too far for Gack. Turnover Pirates. That's turnover number 12. KCK has 9.
And I like that there by Zachary Kerr. I like the aggressiveness, just a hair just a hair too much.
Booker again against Neff in the backcourt. Somebody's going to switch on him, but it's Neff that fights through the screen. Now Leonard against Gack. This is an interesting matchup. Gack got a hand in the face, but Leonard is just that good. 21.
There's nothing you can do about that. Leonard's just, sometimes the offense wins, sometimes the offense is better than the defense, and that's what showed right there. I mean, Dan Gack's 6'7" to get a shot over him, man, that's got to have some skill.
Bennett gets free for 2. Bennett with now 19 points.
Yeah, speaking of skill, Camden Bennett has all of it and did a good job there. Just get to the rim and he can hit an open layup.
It's been a showcase for some of the top players in this game. Booker off to Ford, down low. Agama trying to get some positioning, and he has to pass it back out. Under 10 to shoot now. Leonard hooks it in. Agama and missed the dunk. And goes out of bounds off KCK. That's what we were talking about a little bit earlier. You got to get 2 points when you're that close, and if you want to dunk it, that's great, but if you miss it, that ain't great.
And if you're up 15, 20 points, try to dunk everything. But I mean, right here, you're only up by 3 points. Lay it in and go on with your business. I mean, your coach is going to be just as happy with a layup as he is with a dunk, and that stings there for KCK.
4:41 to play. They lead by 3. Gack handles the basketball. Here's Brown. They used the screen and tied it up with Brown's three-pointer. His first three-pointer and 11 points overall.
What a huge three there. Did a good job of getting around the screen into an open shot and just absolutely hammering a three. Huge three there for the Pirates, and now they need a big defensive stop right here.
Good move by Booker to get to the baseline and kick it out. Looking and finding Ford for 3, and he answers right back. Ford with 5 3-pointers. 20 points for him. KCK back up on top. Brown hit one a moment ago. And he throws it away, nearly dropped out of bounds, but finally knocked into the hands of Ford. And the Blue Devils look to build on their 3-point lead.
Might be the biggest possession for the Blue Devils right here. If they can get a bucket, that'd be huge for them with only 3:20 left to go in this game.
There's Leonard. He was matched up against Neff. And Booker on the run, no good. No touch of the ball, so no goaltend. And then a jump ball, alternating possession, goes to North Central.
Credit John Neff right there. Great defense stopping Leonard. He usually gets to a spot and hits an open jump shot, but good job there by John Neff to keep the Pirates in it.
3:07 to play.
Welcome to Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri. Banking made simple. With online and mobile banking, you can check balances, make transfers, pay bills anytime, anywhere. Visit onlinefarmersbank.com to get started. As a locally owned FDIC insured bank, we believe in more than banking. We believe in community. Your growth is our mission. Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
North Central Missouri College Athletics brought to you by Pirates Digital Media. We thank our hosts here at Ketchum Center as always. It's run by Nate Gamma, Jeremy Esri, Nate Schwan, Sarah Van Dyke take their turns at the helm, and they let us share the place every now and then, which we appreciate. Actually, they're a pretty good crew, and this is a pretty nice facility for junior college basketball. Pirates are down by 3 here, 3:07 to play. They were down by 2 at halftime, took a brief lead, but it's been KCK out in front most of the second half.
Yeah, and this possession right here for the Pirates is going to be really important. Need to get the ball in, handle the pressure and go score it.
They'll face a little bit of pressure. Bennett can handle that and looks things over. Gack tipped in the air. Quick hands there by Booker, who's been outstanding in the second half.
And usually what they say, get the ball in the middle and the press bag's broken. KCK proved that wrong right there. Dang Gack has got to take another extra second. You have a better pass to John Neff.
The old rule is catch the ball, turn around and look before you do anything, and he's got a little bit of hurt. Leonard against Brown. Great matchup. Couple of studs out there. And off the hands of Gack and into the hands of Neff. Pirates withstand it. Need a 3 to tie. 2:20 to play. Bennett draws a couple of players to him. Now 3. Porter has been a monster scorer in this game. He slips. And Neff tries to save it. In which way it's going to go? He did save it. How about that, fans?
I imagine there's got to be a wet spot on the floor down there.
Yeah, there has to be. And now John Neff, after making that save, has to come out. He's a little limpy in. Pirates have a refreshed shot clock here with Brown throwing the ball inbounds.
Need a big play right here from the Pirates. Down 3.
Gack to Bennett. Bennett at the 2-minute mark. Can't hit it. Loose ball picked up by Brown. A new 20 seconds. Whistle away from the ball. Gack went tumbling, and it may be a foul on Ford, who was in the area, and that's exactly what the call is going to be. So 2 free throws coming up for Gack. And that's the second foul on Ford, which is not really a big deal at the moment with 1:51 to play. We haven't seen Lewis come into the game unless I've missed him with the 4 fouls he picked up. He's been sitting since 17-14 in the second half. And I would guess they're not really planning on using him anytime soon.
I think it's a Corey Curtis coming into this game right here to add a little pressure to KCK after this free throw.
Gack hits 1 of 2. Dang has just 2 points in the game. Well below his average of 13.6. And a timeout called by Kansas City, Kansas, and head coach Brandon Burgett, the 7th-year head coach of the Blue Devils. A 60 or a 30, they are indicating that it will be a 60 timeout with 1:42 to play.
Before you open your eyes, at Smithfield, we're busy slow smoking. Before you sizzle, we hand select and hand trim. Before you were born, we gave birth to flavor, which you'll find in every bite of our naturally delicious hickory smoked bacon. Flavor hails from Smithfield.
Fans, we're glad you joined us on Pirates Digital Media today. We didn't roll out all the bells and whistles as we would normally do with our full crew, but the game has kind of made up for it with a 2-point lead here for KCK and 1:42 to play.
Yeah, what a great basketball game. Kind of the exact opposite of, not, the first game was a good game as well. I mean, North Central with the win, but I mean, North Central just controlled the whole first game the whole time, and this time, just back and forth game. North Central has trailed now for, it seems like the whole second half. Not really. I mean, we took the lead there for maybe a 1-point lead or something.
Yeah, I think it was just 1.
Yeah, now North Central has to get a stop, and we'll see that. I mean, either way, no matter how this game ends, I mean, I'm a North Central fan. I want North Central to win, but if Kansas City, Kansas win, a great basketball game. I'm just a fan of good basketball as well.
51% shooting for KCK at the moment, 52% for the Pirates. It's just that close. Picked off by Bennett. Bennett leading the break, knocked away by Booker, but into the hands of Porter. And the Pirates with 1:26 to play, down by 2. Here's Bennett, lost the ball. It's out of bounds, an unforced turnover. Bennett gives it right back. So now they'll have to work hard on defense again. Kerr is on Booker. Booker, like I said, has been steady. He's been spectacular at times, and he has been in there the whole time. I don't know that he's ever had a break in this game. Ford gives it to Booker. He breaks free against Brown and shoves it up against the bottom of the iron, and now the wrestling match is on. And who is going to come out of this looking good? Booker simply ran out of space. He had no space to get that ball up over the far side of the rim. Now, what's our call here, gentlemen? They are ambling to the peace talks at the top of the key.
It should be blue ball. I think the possession error might not got switched.
We will find out soon enough. I'm going to give the ball, as you said, to KCK. 8 seconds to shoot, 58.7 seconds left in the game, and you can see that.
Pirates now just had to lock in on. They don't have eight seconds to shoot one, so.
Now they're going to come in and separate Gack. And I think it's Leonard that's down there looking for space. Nope, that's Commander Ford.
They're just telling each other how nice each other's look, you know. Just
Darren
nice.
McHenry, 1-5 instead of 5. So they're getting to be good friends down there, and that'll last for about 3 more seconds. Pass coming into the corner to Washington. 6 seconds to shoot. 4-3. Booker against Kerr. Going to have to get rid of it. Did he? They're going to let it stay in play. Booker got it back. Kerr is shoeless. And 49 seconds remain. 15 to shoot. Booker uses a screen. Inside. Backing in. McHenry and a whistle. Blocking foul on Kerr. And that's going to lead to shots here. 1-1. So Kerr picks up the foul. 1-1 for Darren McHenry.
Not the worst guy to foul.
He is now 6 of 10 on the season. So he hasn't had a lot of opportunities. Let's see what he can do right here. As a group, KCK shoots 72%. Good as gold on that one. McHenry has 6 points. Red will come in. Pirates are down by 3, so this is a big, big free throw for McHenry. Let's see what happens. Can't get much better than that. And now the Pirates need 2 scores.
Those are 2 huge shots. Pirates still in this. They just got to go score the basketball right here.
Bennett would be your pick, I think. He's trying to get free, putting it up, can't get it. One more try, maybe a third try, but Booker saves it, and it's held by KCK up ahead and stripped away on the hustle by Brown. Holy cow, that could turn out to be a big play, but only 11.7 seconds remain. Ford down the lane, and Brown hustled back down. But now the Pirates need an interception. KCK can run off the clock. 4-point game, so the odds against North Central right here. Bennett's got a foul, and he does. Washington to the line, a 79% free throw shooter without an attempt today. And a couple of seconds run off the clock.
Checking for Pirates number 10, Grant Red. At the line, shooting the 1-1 for KCK, number 3.
That's just the 8th foul against North Central, so Washington is going to have to earn a second free throw by making the first. Pirates have got to get a rebound here on a missed first shot.
Gotta go.
Red knocked away. That might just do it. Brown not going to get a very good shot. It won't count for 4 either, and the Pirates are beaten it home, upset by Kansas City. Kansas, the final 74-70 as the Pirates' 12-game win streak is over, and KCK wins on the road. They have won their last 4 straight games. Another great battle between the Blue Devils and the Pirates. Wow, oh wow, what a great game that was. And we'll be back with head coach Jeremy Esri in a moment.
St. Luke's knows time is precious. That's why we save more patients from heart attacks and deliver the fastest stroke care in the region, and bring more cancer experts to more communities, so you have more time to enjoy what's most important: life. St. Luke's.
Kansas City, Kansas comes to the Ketchum Community Center and wins at 74-70 over the Pirates. The Blue Devils now 9-7. Pirates are 12-3. And Jeremy Esri is with us today. Audio only today, Coach. Boy, another classic between the two teams.
Yeah, tough one. Hats off to KCK and how hard they played. I don't think we matched it. I don't think we were good enough in any position really to win that game. So better team won.
As it turns out, you guys officially shoot 50%. They shoot 49%. But it was that kind of game. They've got some very good athletes. Top among them, Anthony Leonard was really good.
He was tough, and Kamani Ford was really tough against us and gave up a lot of rebounds and all that stuff. They can shoot a lower percentage whenever they out-rebound us and out-tough us. And so, unfortunate, but, yeah, it's part of it.
Your plans over the Christmas break, will you practice? Will you get some time off?
They certainly changed right now. We'll see. We'll see if I can calm down a little bit and all that stuff. But, yeah, they've certainly changed. We've earned it, some time off. Unfortunately, we probably were already on time off. So we got to be better. You know, and you know, if you talk to me in early November, Rick, 12-3, I'm pretty dang happy.
Yeah.
You know, these guys – but these guys put themselves in a situation in a place where we can be frustrated at 12-3 because they were so dang good for such a long time. So got to get there.
You make a very strong point. So I think you're still on Christmas on Santa's good list right now. So
I hope
great,
so.
great
I
job.
don't know if the officials think that, but I hope so. And, you know, Merry Christmas to everybody out there. We appreciate Pirates Digital Media, all you guys do for us and all the support and everybody watching. And so, yeah, I think we got a fun team. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Be safe. And, you know, we'll see you guys back here in January.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Same to you. Jeremy Esri, always class act when the Pirates win or lose, and today has to swallow that 74-70 loss. Like we said, the Pirates really outshot KCK, if you consider 1 percentage point. In the three-pointers, 5 of 15 for the Pirates, 12 of 21, 57% for KCK. But I think KCK made some really tough shots at some really opportune moments and did a pretty good job defensively when they had to.
For me, I just look at Kamani Ford. He scored 20. Anthony Leonard scored 21. But Ford knocking down three-pointers when they needed it the most. Did a great job of rising up, hitting shots over defenders. I feel like he was just always open. He just was in the right spot at the right time over and over and over again. And shout out to also Kansas City, Kansas. They did a great job of just crashing the boards, kind of like Coach Esri said. They just outplayed them, out-hustled them in really every category. And if you're going to let that happen, you're not going to win many games. But good thing that North Central doesn't let this kind of game happen very often.
Unofficially, Anthony Leonard 21 points and Kamani Ford 20 points. But I think a guy that needs to get a lot of recognition is the play of Ali Booker, the point guard. Only scored 5 points.
Yeah.
He was very tough. The Pirates led in scoring. I'm not sure led, but Camden Bennett had 19 points for the Buccaneers, and James Porter will be the leading scorer, 27 points for him, 2 for Dang Gak, 3 for Talon Holt, 1 free throw for Kerr. Let's see, 11 points for Camden Brown, only 2 for Kalen Strite, and 5 points for Grant Red here in the game today. So that's the way it ends with KCK winning at 74-7.
One more thing, it's going to get looked over since North Central lost, but James Porter, heck of a game, 27 points on 11 of 15 shooting. 11 for 15. That's just an astounding number, and he made a 3, 1 of 1. So just great game to him. Hopefully he just continues to rise off of this one.
Yeah, he also had 4 rebounds and was 4 or 5 from the free throw line. So Pirates will have a better day soon, and I thought it was interesting. Jeremy said, the practice plans may have changed now.
Yeah, for sure.
We all feel that way when we get beat. Well, we hope you all have a stunning Christmas and New Year's, including the Gottman family.
Thank you.
And it was a joy to be with you once again. The Pirates drop it here, but it's a split on the day with the Pirate women winning it 83-67 over Neosho. The Pirate men dropped their matchup with KCK 74-70. January 10th is when we're planning on getting back to work. We hope you'll join us then on Pirates Digital Media.
Jolly Roger! Make sail, laddie! Walk up